I have to make sure my volume's down so I can join the chat.
The chit chat.
Going live when you sound like this
Nigga,
is fun.
it's so exciting. So, so exciting.
Hello, people.
Oh, what up?
Today, today we have thoughts, but
Lots of
first,
thoughts.
but first, the obligatory ramblings at the beginning. Um, I just want to say I sound like this because I'm sick. I have been sick for like 4 days. I'm getting better. Like I'm basically better, but I just still sound a little crazy. So yeah, that's
Right?
that.
Ugh, it's all good.
Also, I lied. Um, Last week I said that I would have, maybe it was the week before. I don't know. What is time right now? So I said that I was going to have an outline of like exactly how you get words. So basically, I was going to explain how the Patreon works, based giving you like the schedule of how things come out through the month because we have several things that drop throughout the month if you're a patron. It's not just the two extra episodes. It's also a newsletter and recipe cards and BOS printables and ebooks. Like there's a ton of stuff over there. And it is on a schedule, kind of, but not yet because I got sick. So um like
Ugh,
this is the first month that we've opened it up. Also,
yeah.
the community, um, geez, I'm sorry, you guys, I really am sick, and also I've been smoking. Um,
Ugh,
so the community member tier also only has a few slots left, and that comes with added perks. So if you guys want to check
yes.
that out, feel free. But next week, I promise, next week I will actually give the breakdown of like, okay, the newsletter comes out on the first. And I can say that the newsletter and the community service dates come out on the first of the month every month. And then the first and third Sundays are extra lives. Everything else I'll break down next week because it's kind of a lot.
And to
Um,
everybody who went to the Patreon and has been on there, thanks, because gosh, it's doing awesome already.
I know, like okay, so one, we did not expect that. We in previous lifetimes, we have tried to do a Patreon before, but it didn't have full support from the whole team. And it kind of got pushed to the wayside often. And I was like, look, this is a place where we can talk without having to censor ourselves. We can build a community here. It could really be fun and profitable and make it worth our time. But like I said, it was really never pushed to the forefront. And I think at the time I was really just kind of struggling to do it on my own. So
Yeah.
to so to see us both doing it now and you guys are there and it's fun and people are talking and so it's great. I love it. Thank you guys.
Yes, it's freaking awesome. And like, I guess it makes me really happy because, like, in the previous life, I had so many things that I had started for it and never got finished or it got shut down. So, like, now I'm super excited because I can get to put all my ebooks I've worked on and all that fun stuff on there.
And since we're talking about Patreon, I want to shout out Charisma and Fearless and Tammy and Liz for joining and coming over there. It's really good to see you guys. And then also just anybody who's following us there who hasn't subscribed, you're just there hanging out, following. Hi to you guys too.
Trust
um,
me, we know you're there. We can see people are there.
and you know what? I'm gonna try to see if there's anything I can do to make that worth your time too. Because I don't want you guys to just be getting announcements. I might try. We'll have to brainstorm later and see if maybe we could do something for the people that are just hanging out with us over there.
Yeah, because I know there's a few blogs I've written that I would like to put up there. And
Okay, so we I guess we're considering a blog, people.
Yes,
You're
because I mean,
you're here live for the brainstorm.
yes, because I have like so many blogs I would love to just throw over there
I
that I've
literally
worked
have like
on.
two.
Yeah, no, like so
I
many
have
different.
two and I wrote them years ago and they're in a way sassier tone than I use nowadays. Like 3 years ago, me is a different me.
Oh yes, I will vouch for that very much so. Even
Yeah,
just 2 years ago.
I change often and quickly.
Yes. And not for a bad reason. It's in a good way.
Yeah.
Growth.
Okay. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to say or do, but I don't remember now.
You'll remember in like 20 minutes.
Right, it'll be a random side tangent in the middle. Same tangent with a stuffy nose. It's hella hard. Um,
And
okay.
before anyone notices, I have weird color nails this week.
It's Halloween nails. They're hella cute.
I even did a pumpkin
I have
without my
nebby nails right now.
I'm also nail check right there. I think
Okay.
this is the brightest I've ever had.
I'm trying to think. Oh well. Anyways, we do have some thoughts about some things that we have been reading over the last few days.
Yes.
You want to
Several
lead
thoughts.
into that? You want to
Which
lead
one?
into that?
Which one we starting with? Which one we
I
starting
think we
with?
should start with the one that we've already kind of touched on.
Oh my goodness. So
Just remember, this is on YouTube. Don't get us in trouble.
this is on YouTube
Save that shit for
and
the Patreon.
yes. Like it just okay, so we have been discussing the Etsy witch, right? Because
Hmm.
apparently that article's just not gonna go away and more stuff comes out. Girl, like I don't know. I sent you it this week and we paused on not talking about it just for today anyways. But like the fact that I don't know, in that article I feel like they're sitting here like not justifying their thing. Like I get it. Everybody does their own shit, but like they're not taking responsibility because like I've already seen several Etsy witches who have gotten their stores on Etsy permanently banned because of what they did and how it came out because people are mass reporting like any witchy shop they see on Etsy, like just going down the rabbit hole of, all right, we're gonna mass report this one, mass report that one. And like these are people who have had their Etsy store since Etsy started. So like I don't know, I feel like these I'm saying girls because they're acting like girls, even though they're like older than us, but like they're taking people's like businesses away because they can't like I don't know. For me, I feel like they're just trying to keep in the light of this. And it's starting to annoy me when I'm seeing these poor people who have worked so hard for their Etsy store being mass produced because it's a witchy shop, all because of these people. It's irritating. Like,
Yeah.
oh, girl. So irritating. Because, like, one of my favorite shops on there, like, I've been going there on and off for like the last 10 years. She got mass reported and taken down, and she can't get her
Mm.
store back. So I'm very
Wow.
mad about that.
Yeah. So basically, there was a news article, I guess to recap, there was an article that came out a couple days before Kirk got murked and saying that like these people had in jest hired some Etsy witches to hex him. They did it kind of like as a joke. They didn't take the shit serious at all.
Mm-mm.
Now, the practitioners did, and they doubled down on that several times until they started getting backlash. Then they all of a sudden wanted to go into hiding and release statements stating that, they didn't know who the person who wrote the article who hired them, they didn't know who that was. And, they I guess they're mad because witches are holding them accountable.
Hmm.
And that's the part that's pissing me off because they're like, oh, they're saying that if there's another witch hunt or if there's another satanic panic, we're going to point them towards you first and blah, 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 blah. And they don't want that to happen. Well, bitch, don't put yourself out there like that then because you didn't have a single fucking problem for several weeks now making statements, make doing interviews.
To the same platform. Like
Right.
you knew who you were talking to for these interviews. Like, it's a very famous witchy freaking news platform. Like you can't tell me you didn't know who these people were you were being
I
interviewed
mean,
by.
I
No.
mean to be fair, I have heard of Jezebel. I can't really say that I know them or what their work typically is because I don't read it. But I have heard of it. So when like I didn't see the original article until after Kirk got murked. So I don't know why I like saying it like that. So I'm just gonna
Just
just letting you guys know now, I'm gonna run that into the ground. So after Kirk got murked, like I said, these bitches didn't have a single fucking problem going out there and being like, yeah, I did the working. I'm the one that did it. And then being like, yeah, I take my craft seriously, which I mean, I would hope so. But they said that in several different interviews. And my thing is, did you not think that was going to bring attention to you? Like, this is all anybody's talking about on like any fucking platform.
yeah, especially in anything of the witchy community whatsoever, anywhere, any corner of the internet. This is a conversation because there's a lot of people like that are very upset because, like you said, it's bringing attention to our community. And again, there's been so many people who've been on Etsy for like what, 15, 20 years that have lost their shop because they pissed the other side off and they're mass reporting these shops for no reason. And it's like, of course we're mad. You're putting light somewhere that it shouldn't be and like destroying other people's things. And now you're sitting here like, we didn't know. Like, really?
And literally shaming the community for holding them accountable. That's the worst part
Yes.
of it to me. Like, if you want to bring attention to yourself, fine, but just understand that that comes with repercussions. And when you shine light on a community that kind of lives in the shadows, they're not going to like that shit. And I mean that literally in every sense of the term. Any kind of shadowy behavior, whether it's witchcraft or even just like illicit activities that mundane people do. Nobody wants you bringing attention to what they're doing if it's something secretive.
Yeah, like I have an Etsy shop. Is it active? No, it's not active. It hasn't been active for quite a few years because I just don't have time to keep it running. But like I feel if I still had it running and stuff going on there, I'm pretty sure I'd have been one of the ones that lost my shop. I really would. I feel like that. So like just
So they
be
literally specifically called it scapegoating too. And the reason
yeah,
this is pissing me off is because I'm like, do you not know what scapegoating is? Scapegoating is when I do something and I let Brandy take the fall for it.
yes. I don't think
Scapegoating
they
is
know.
not. They basically said that if I do something and then the police come and they're trying to take me and Brandy to jail because we're both doing the same thing, but I was the one at fault. If she says no, it was just her. She did it. Take her to jail, not me. I didn't do it. That's not scapegoating. That's snitching.
Yeah. Me standing there in front of you
I'm
saying
kidding.
you did it.
I'm
That is snitching.
I
And what
mean,
we
yeah,
grew
if
up
if you're
snitch
if
get
you
stitches.
hold on. And to clarify, snitching only counts if you're not a square. If you're a square, you're not snitching. You're just being a square. It's fine.
But yeah, when I read that part of the article, I was like, I don't think you know what that word means, ma'am.
Yeah, but saying that people are scapegoating you because they're holding you accountable, people are legitimately scared that there's going to be another satanic panic or another witch trials. And what's crazy is like we have absolutely insane politics going on in this country right now. So now it's not really the time for any of
For
this to
your
be
bullshit.
happening. Basically, shut up. Like seriously, shut the fuck up. Nobody needs this kind of attention right now. Can we just fly under the radar, please? Please? Why do you need attention for everything, bitch? Damn.
Yeah, dude, like,
I hate this. I hate 2025. Why does everybody need attention for everything?
yeah. What did we say the other day? We like being boring.
Yes, I like peace. And here's the thing, you are going to lose your peace if you want attention from everybody all of the time because they're constantly going to want more and more and more and more. And if you don't know how to accept being alone and being happy on your own without somebody's attention having to like be the source of your happiness, I don't know what to tell you. Like work on that. Like seriously work on that.
Work on you, man. Work on you. That's just like, I don't know. That
Also learn
article,
learn accountability, please. Please learn
yeah.
accountability because people holding you accountable is not scapegoating. There was another article you sent me, but now I can't remember which one it was or what it was. Oh, yeah, I think you should talk about that one.
The military one.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I know plenty of heathens in the freaking army. Like, well, the army because that's the branch that I'm associated with. But like, I know plenty of like heathens and pagans and stuff in the military. And when the Department of Defense, I'm gonna call it the Department of Defense. I will not call it the Department of War like they changed it to. When you're sitting
Mm.
there talking to a crowd of soldiers, and half of them I know are pagans, and you say we don't want heathens in our Christian army? Oh my God. I wanted those guys to walk out.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie, I felt bad for everybody there who was a heathen, but also I just want to point out that this article also pointed out that the new rules that they're trying to implicate are going to disproportionately target black and brown people.
absolutely.
Of course it'll be used to control everybody. It'll be used to keep everybody
But they were set
under
to
their thumb.
target those two
Yeah,
demographics.
absolutely.
Like 100% that is how they were like how they were thought of and presented. Yes, it's going to affect a lot of people outside that group as well, but it's going to affect those groups even more so than they already are affected in the military. But like just the fact that you're sitting there saying that this is a Christian army when my husband and I know plenty of pagans and heathens in the army, especially now that you can pronounce it on your dog tags and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Well,
God,
not even just pagans, but calling it a Christian army when there's Muslims and
yes,
non people who just aren't religious, atheists, all just ugh.
Hindu, you know.
Yeah, there's all walks of life in the military. And they're also trying to get it to just be like men.
Yeah, because they're trying to just like delete all the achievements of females there too. And it's annoying because like I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a lot of female military,
Oh,
but
I
when you
do.
yeah, see, I don't. I like
I mean, not a lot, but I don't, but that's because I don't know a lot of military people anymore. I had a lot of service members in my family, but they've since passed.
yeah.
I know, and my husband has a lot of military in his family. And so I know at least like my sister's in the Air Force. And
I forgot
then
about that.
and then I have a friend who was in the army and my husband's cousin was a Marine.
Yeah, seeing like my household right here, we are like, well, we're retired army now.
Good, good.
Well, we retired now, but like I grew up that way. Like, are my grandfathers, my biological dad. even my weird little brother and my husband. And like the fact that if my little brother felt the same way and wanted to pronounce that he was a pagan, if he was still in, he couldn't do that safely right now, you know? Or
Yeah.
like if my husband wanted to switch his dog tags to pagan, he could not do that safely now, which is ridiculous,
So
especially
the
with them all
article,
changing.
yeah. So the article that we're talking about, I don't remember who published it. I don't have it pulled up right this second, but it was basically about the meeting that I think is it's Hegseth, right? Is he the one?
Yes.
Okay,
Tequila bottle.
so Hegseth called a meeting with basically the entire military and was telling them that they're going to set standards for being fit and they want everybody clean shaven, and that's kind of where the religious talk started coming in. And
Hmm.
heathens and pagans aren't the only ones that don't shave. So this, and
Muslims.
that's what I'm, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's, and Rastafarians, they don't cut their hair. um
Mm-mm.
like there's a lot, like I said, yes, there are white groups that this is going to affect, but it's going to like I'm telling you, it's going to be disproportionate the
Dude,
amount of
especially
black and brown people who are going to be affected by it, and
the
that's by
shaving
design.
portion alone is ridiculous because they don't want you to even have a 5 o'clock shadow. And this is personal experience because my husband could shave right after PT at like 6:37 in the morning. And before 10 o'clock in the morning, he'd have to come back to his room and shave
Oh, he's
again.
one of those guys that could shave twice a day.
Yes, he would have to, before lunch, he would have to
That's
come shave again
crazy.
and
My
stuff.
husband
And
can
like,
shave like once a week.
yeah, like that, and like
And
if he
see,
does it
that
too
matters
much,
too. Like for some people, that's going to be a lot of maintenance.
and like if he does it too much, he gets skin,
Bumps.
like he has skin issues. Like he gets
Oh,
like, because he has psoriasis. So like,
okay.
so if he does it too much, he makes that come up. So like, that's gonna affect people like that. Because I remember he could shave at 7 in the morning after PT, and he'd be back at noon having
And here's my thought on, so before we move on to like what, so basically the article was set up like this. It was somebody that kind of just, they didn't really seem to take sides. They were just like, this is what Hegseth said. And then this is the response from military members. They had three letters from three different walks of life within the military. I think one was a recruiter, one
Yeah,
was like in the reserves, and then somebody was like older career military.
yeah.
So my thoughts on what Hegseth said, I think we all know. Like, I don't like nobody in this administration right now. But if he had just came in and been like, look, I need you guys to get in shape. We don't need you guys being fat. Now, I understand that a lot of people are like, oh, that's going to be fat phobic or that's this. I would actually understand that a little bit because it's the military and you have to be able to run and carry guns and fight and do all this war shit, right? Um, so expecting a soldier to be in shape in my mind isn't like a freakish ask, right?
No.
But they didn't leave it at that. They weren't just
Mm-mm.
like, hey, y'all a little overweight, let's
You're
rein
getting
that
a little too
in.
comfy at
Yeah, they
the
didn't say
town
that though. They were
hall.
they no, they literally like bashed them. They were like, you're fat, you need to shave, you guys are messy. Like they just basically called them like fat slobs. And I
Yes.
was just like, well, are you okay? Like, what
I
is
don't think
happening
they're
right
okay over
now?
there. They're not
Yeah,
okay.
they are not okay. They are unhinged. So
Says the guy who can't do a proper pull up. For
so
real.
then so then the people that are writing in, they are pagans, and well, they're different walks because pagan is kind of like a big
It's an
loose term,
umbrella bench.
but one of them was a satru,
Yeah.
and they were talking about how, I don't remember which one was which. There was three in total. We'll link, like I said, I'll have Brandy link the article so you guys can read it. I'll link both of them. But the one of the people that wrote in was saying that even though they are technically allowed to get religious passes for things like shaving, and even though they're technically allowed to like put it on their dog tags and stuff now, he was like, I don't want to because it's going to put a target on me.
Hmm.
And
It is.
that's what I'm talking about. Like the fact, one, me and you can already testify that that's not new. That's not
Yeah.
because of what Higgs has said. Like that's been happening all like since inception, day one. It's always been a racist institution.
Yep.
Different people are always, if you're not like a white Christian male, yeah, you're gonna get treated different.
Or a rich Christian white male. I'll tell you that for a fact.
Right.
Like if you are not if you weren't born with a silver spoon and went into the military, you get treated like crap too.
Yeah, and they're saying that like even when they see their fellow pagans getting like talked shit to by other members, they don't even feel safe like going to say anything because then they're like now it's a target on both of our backs.
Mm-hmm.
Me for standing up for them and them for just fucking being here.
Yep.
So
It's
I guess never mind. I'll save my advice for Patreon because man,
my advice is just stay low, do your thing, be careful, you know.
don't join the military.
Yeah, exactly. And that's coming from this household. Don't
That's
do it.
Yeah, one day on the Patreon, I'll have to go further into detail why I'm so like, you shouldn't do that. Because I have seen, like I said, my family and her family, and her family is my family now. So my family, in a very big way, has been affected by it negatively,
Yeah,
permanently. So,
that is why I'm employed. That's the
right,
whole reason I have
right.
a stay-at-home job. You know, like that's my advice. Just don't do it, right? Especially in this time frame, in this weird timeline, just don't do it. Like for your protection, for your safety, and for your freaking physical and mental health.
Speaking of physical and mental health and safety and all of that, kind of to go back to what we were talking about with the first time. Actually, no, this all kind of ties together now that I think about it
Yeah,
because fucking stupid Etsy witch bitch is talking about how people are telling her that they're scared of, Satanic Panic 2.0. And then you have the military wanting it to be like strictly fucking Christian, to hell with these pagans. Hello, it could very realistically happen. So, with that said, maybe we should all move accordingly.
yeah.
Don't go outside with your stupid fucking hoodie that says witch. Don't put a sign outside your house that says a witch lives here. Like, you got to move a little different because people are looking at you very differently right now. It's not 2 years ago when it was fun to make little fucking TikToks in the
No.
woods, prancing around like a fairy,
With smoke bombs
claiming
behind you.
to be a white witch who doesn't hex, right?
Oh
So
God.
yeah. So a couple years ago that and I fucking knew that this was gonna blow up in our faces because it just brings unnecessary attention. You might want it, but it really is unnecessary. Why can't you get attention for anything else?
Yeah, dude. Like
It's literally called the occult. Do you know what the occult means?
the secret.
Shut
Yeah,
the fuck up, bitch. And here's the thing, like, you can still put stuff out on social media. You can still, like, hello, we're here podcasting. I show my
exactly.
face on Patreon. But like, you can kind of see me a little bit edited as hell, looking like a cartoon.
But
but
still, like here we are. We still talk about it, but that's the thing. Like,
but we're not outside with signs causing a ruckus, and people don't know where I live. You can't show up to my house if you want to, but
yeah, no, I mean, look, I live in the middle of nowhere,
yeah,
hiding.
you know what is kind of funny is I kind of do too,
Yeah,
a little bit in a weird way. I
in a
do, but I
roundabout
don't.
weird way, you do.
For a city living situation, I live in the middle of nowhere.
Hmm, exactly, dude.
Literally. My family is like, I don't want to come out there. You're like 45 minutes away.
You're like, and your point?
Yeah, I'm like, that's not that far. I'm from California where people drive an hour to go hang out with their friends for the night and then drive back home that same night.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
used to drive from me and my friend, we used to drive from Sacramento to the Bay almost every single day. That's like a 2 hour. Well, no, it's like an hour. Well, the way we drove, it was like a 45-minute drive, but it should have been a little over an hour from where we were coming from.
Oh,
And yeah, oh
that's
well.
just mm,
But yeah, back to what I was saying. This has put a lot of scrutiny on the community. I personally have been moving accordingly. Of course, I always have had a very low profile on social medias, but
yeah.
I've made up my mind. I'm absolutely going and I'm deleting all of my accounts. Like the account won't even exist. It's not going to be like for the last couple years it's like I haven't logged into it, but I had the account. Like my account exists. I just don't use it. Nope, all of that shit's got to go. Like I don't want none of it.
Dude, like
If it's not attached to this podcast basically, um you will no longer be able to find me on social media. I'm going back to old school word of mouth. If you need workings, you know where to find me. Like
you know the
I'm not
email.
advertising. Yeah, I'm not advertising. And it's not hard to get a hold of me. Like you could message me on here or I don't know, on our Patreon or anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Mm,
also
it's just
I've done workings just to like protection, hiding. Don't look at me, look at them.
yeah, exactly.
Cause listen, you can call
And
me
I
a
mean, it
scapegoat if
sort of
you
works.
want, but them Etsy bitches, they 100% would deserve to be pointed out first. Cause bitch, it's partially your fault.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. It just like when
And
I saw
then
that
all you little
article,
dorky bitches on TikTok. I'm
dude, like
sorry,
when I
I'm
saw
still
that
mad about that
article,
years later.
years later, man, years. But like, I don't know. Like, that's why I sent that article to you because I was like, these hoes won't go away. Period. They're not going away. And
I
now
hope
they're
they
like
stop doing fucking interviews
backpedaling
though.
and like finger pointing and like they act like it's not a big deal what they're doing. And it's like, are you freaking serious? Like, no accountability
No, none.
whatsoever? No accountability. You're just gonna like, oh, it's okay. Like, oh, okay. Like, I was so mad. I sent that to you like real quick.
You know how I said halfway through I'm gonna
Also,
remember what I wanted to say?
what is it?
Check the time. It's
It
exactly
is
halfway through.
10:33.
Yeah, it's halfway
Mhm.
through and I'm not going to do it right now because I want to continue what we're talking about, but just so that I don't forget again, I was going to explain community service. That's what I was
Oh,
going to do.
oh, yeah.
Also, I think we're lagging a little bit
Eh,
on your end, so I think it's causing
it
me
might
to
be the
talk over
weather.
you a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all bear with us a little bit. She lives in the boonies. This is what happens.
Yes.
Mountain witch problems.
Ugh,
So,
but yes.
um but yeah, you can call it scapegoating if you want. I don't really care what you call it. I feel like if you are the one that brings the negativity to the group, you get sacrificed first. I don't care.
Uh,
I'm going to point
Stage
them to
exit
you
left.
immediately because it's either way, they're still going to come for everybody else.
Yeah. Might as well throw
The
you under
damage
the
is
bus since
done.
you
The damage
started
is
it.
done. Once somebody decides that your community is, um, what's the word? The ops, I guess, for lack of
Yeah.
like y'all are the enemy. Once they decide y'all are the enemy, it's a wrap.
The walls
Like that's
fall.
it. You think they're just gonna go after the person that brought attention to the group because and stop
Mm-mm.
there? You think they're gonna stop there? They're not. So
No.
I think people should be very cautious because not only are regular little stupid plebs that are in your community, your neighbors, they're more aware of our existence. The military is being more aware of our existence. Fortunately, it kind of seems like um, the higher up politicians, I don't think they really believe in it. They don't give a shit because here's the thing, in order for them to prosecute witches, they have to admit that all of this is real, and they don't want to do that.
Mm-mm. They don't want to be all, oh,
So
I believe in it, so let's get rid of it.
there is that, but we all know that it's happened anyway before. So though, you know, you have to remember not everybody's logical.
No.
So though the logic says in order for you to persecute witches, you have to be able to say that like magic is real and you have to be able to demonstrate it and all this other stuff, right?
Mm.
So there's I don't know. It's gonna get messy, but I think we already knew that. It's already getting messy. Um,
Yes.
it's not fun times.
No, and people, I don't know. That's the only fun stuff I could find article wise.
Not that it was fun.
No, it
It
was
was not
not.
fun.
It was very irritating.
I will
Like, oh,
say that it's better than some of the news that witches get, which is, get murdered in other countries on a regular basis. I will say, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna, never mind. I won't say because I don't remember what country it was. But I do,
ah,
oh, I can't remember. It's somewhere in Africa though. They had a place where they would make witch camps and they would basically expel you from the community and you had to go live in a witch camp unless you could prove that you weren't a witch. And like, how do you fucking prove that you're not? um,
right?
so they're trying to shut those down, which yay,
Good.
good. Yes, good news for the witches over there and for the innocent people over there.
Yes. That's amazing. That's the
Yeah,
best
and
news.
that's another thing too. Anytime a group is targeted in mass, there's going to be innocent people in that, especially in things like witchcraft where you can't really prove that you don't, which is why
Exactly,
they used
dude.
to throw bitches in rivers, okay? They used to tie bitches up and throw them in rivers.
Now float.
Yeah. And it's like, what?
Like, squeeze me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
So we don't need a history lesson today. We might have to do that at some point, but
no,
as
but
of
I
right
have
now,
an
I
herbal
guess
lesson.
an herbal lesson.
Yeah, from the reels you sent me. Y'all,
Oh, wait, what?
the reels you sent me with the black walnut.
Oh,
I do have I
oh.
do have a PSA about you all thinking that you can just use black walnut in your ritual bath. Guys, this is not like you can eat them, you can use the oil for stains and other stuff, but please don't put that shit in your bath water, especially if you have severe sensitive skin. So like all you going down the TikTok hole of I'm gonna do a black walnut bath, don't do it. Please research your herbs and all that before you use them. Just because one weirdo said to do it, don't do it. That like, oh, that hurt my baby brain watching.
And you know what makes me mad is that there's no repercussions for people who put misinformation out there.
No, dude, like
At least
I
at
felt the
least
pain.
harmful. At least if it's harmful misinformation, like if somebody could get hurt or if it could cause any kind of like medical issues, there should be some kind of repercussion for putting bad information out that could hurt people.
See, when I do something and I talk about an herb, I make sure to put the disclaimer at the bottom. Hey, this is poisonous, or hey, please use gloves because it'll cause some irritation. And like just the fact that I have black walnut trees around my house, when I pick them up, I have to use gloves because I already have a skin condition on my hands, and it makes it 10 times worse. And they stain your hands.
Yeah, I was just about to say they stain. My grandma had a black walnut tree and yeah, those
Like,
husks stain and they're gross.
and when they fall and you get hit by them, it feels like someone threw a freaking baseball at you at like 100 miles an hour. Like, it's just, I felt the pain of that lady discussing, please don't do this. I was like, oh my God. Like, for reals. There needs to be something we can do with some of these people. Like, I don't know who started the black walnut bath thing. Like, you can get the oil and the extract where it's like very water diluted down. But
Mhm.
don't go using straight up oil or just the nut itself or the husk itself because that has like
If you use the husk, you're gonna turn green.
yes, and you're gonna be so itchy and burny because that stuff like the oil straight off the husk gives you a burning feeling. So
Yeah, my grandma made, okay, so my grandma would make us pick, husk, and crack all the walnuts. And also, you have no idea how many walnuts just one mature black oak or black walnut tree could produce.
a
It was
lot.
buckets and buckets and I'm like, there's no way this
I
came off
think
one tree.
I think the tree right here by my patio can give up to like 10 5-gallon full of
Yeah.
nuts a year. That's just the one tree. Mind you, I've got lots of
Be
walnut
careful, you're gonna
trees.
have a bunch of TikTok witches over there trying to take a bath on your property.
Have fun. I have nosy neighbors, and if you don't belong here, you are going to get the third degree. Just a warning.
They're
I
not
live
nice
with
in her holler.
no, if you don't belong here, my neighbors make sh damn sure you know you don't belong here.
Her holler is not welcoming.
No, we only love us right here in our little holler. That's
Jeez.
community.
Right?
I love my old peoples and stuff in in this area. My neighbors are great.
But yeah, I don't know. I really do think there should be some repercussions because I couldn't imagine like somebody taking a bath and like, dude, all your sensitive little bits and bobbles are just gonna be oh my God.
As we
It's gonna be
speak,
so itchy and uncomfortable. It's horrible.
yes, and as we speak, you can hear my walnut tree throwing walnuts.
That's funny.
But yeah, dude, like especially in those areas, very sensitive areas, walnut oil is not like walnut is not gonna feel nice. That's gonna require a
Do you have a better cleansing bath for them, Miss Herbalist?
dude, if you're gonna do a cleansing bath, like don't go doing that. Like an easy, simple one is sea salt or Epsom salt with rosemary and lavender and chamomile. That is the most sensitive, friendly bath I can think of.
You know what's
So,
funny? Is almost all of my ritual baths are super basic.
yeah.
Sometimes
But you
it's
also,
literally just the salt.
yeah, it's it's, I don't know, dude. It's just irritating. Like, look your stuff up. Don't just because one
Hey,
person was like, hmm,
real quick,
uh-oh,
while we're doing on these baths wrong, I saw this post and this girl was adding salt to her bath, but it was iodine, like the iodine table salt.
girl, your hoo-ha is gonna burn. Have fun.
I was I was like, "Oh no." Y'all, do not use Morton salt in your fucking bath, please. You are
Help.
not we're not trying to brine you. You're not trying to be in a brine. You're trying to be in a bath.
Ma'am, I hope you have a great gynecologist. That's all I have to say on that one.
You know what? You know what? I don't feel good. I'm still a little tired. It's almost been an hour. So I think I'm going to explain community service and wrap this up because I am heavily
But
medicated and I'm starting to think that I'm not hiding it well. So um I'm struggling, y'all. But you know what? This says a lot because when we did previous projects, it would be so easy for me to be like, I don't feel good. I'm not coming today. I'm not doing it today. We're not going to do this.
I think
But
the last
this feels so much better that I'm here with a scratchy throat, plugged up nose. My nose is bright red. My whole upper lip is bright red.
hmm. Poor
But I
Ginger.
like, but it's different because I like it here now. The vibes are just better. Hmm.
You're not texting me, hey, I'm not coming in today. All right, you leaving me alone.
Feel like you good without me? Do you need
Yep.
me? Do you need me there? Because if you
Apparently,
don't
towards the
need
end, I
me,
did.
yeah, because I was like, if you don't need me today, I'm not coming. But now I'm like, you know what? I want to.
Okay. Apparently, my face towards the end, even when I said, "Yeah, no, I'm cool. You can chill." Apparently, my face said
I'd be like,
otherwise,
never
guys.
mind, I'm coming. Jeez.
Apparently, on the live, my face said otherwise.
So, you guys, on our Patreon, hold on, let me pull this up so I don't do it wrong. Okay, November. Ooh, it's almost November. Well, kind of. Anyway, so on our Patreon, we offer what we're calling community service. This is included in the membership that is community member. Just
Yeah.
supporter doesn't cover this, but you can buy it separately. Like it's available for purchase on there too.
Yeah, as most of our stuff is. If even if you're not a member, we have options if you want to just buy it or you know what I mean.
Yeah. So this is something we've wanted to do for years. And it's just, this wasn't so much pushed to the side. I just think we never really had time to sit down and plan it. But um, it seems like nowadays people charge exorbitant fees for like TikTok spells. They will charge
Yeah.
you like $200 and then let everybody watch your working. And I feel like that's kind of gross. I've always thought that it should be accessible to everybody because most of the time people that are coming to us for help are kind of desperate. And I don't
Yeah.
think it's fair to take advantage of them.
Mm-mm.
So basically what community services is you cover the minimal ingredients that go into a working. We will do a collaborative working on 4 different areas of life every month, and they are going to phase with the moon cycle. We tried to keep it as simple as possible so that it is financially affordable, but we wanted to make sure, bless you. I wanted to make sure
Thank you.
that we packed as much energy into it as we could doing without using too many resources that would require more money. So we worked with timing. Of course, we're going to do astrological timing, all of that. We're working with the moon phases and all of that. But there is a more in-depth breakdown of that on our Patreon, and that's of it. Everybody can see it. Like you don't have to be logged, like you don't have to be subscribed to us to
No.
read the details of how that works.
It's nicely laid out so you can read it.
I think I know I posted it here on YouTube, kind of like I think I put a picture of the calendar for November.
I think so. You put
Um,
up,
so the 4 areas we're doing right now is health, legal, finances, and love. And it's just kind of a loose working. It's not going to be hyper focused like it would be if you had a one-on-one working. It's a little bit of a looser net we're casting, but all of them, there's 4 workings a month. And again, that is included in the community member tier, or you can buy in. The prices on our Patreon. I don't want to say it on this platform because some people, when they hear low prices or something like that, I just don't want to get flooded with stuff
yeah, no.
because again, we're doing this as a service for people who really need it.
Exactly. And it's been something we've been wanting to do for so long. And it's something to help, give back to our community and be there for our community. And not like overcharging or being ridiculous about it.
I hate one of the ones that really sent me over the edge is when somebody is in financial distress and they want a working and they want like $500 to do it. I'm like, dude, they're already broke. How are they going to do that? Like,
Exactly.
I don't understand how you can sleep at night doing that to people. Like, I
Yeah,
can't do
the
it.
poor you
Astrology, I will tax you on because that is like you have to do you know how many years of study go into just being able to be a basic ass astrologer? I consider myself like one or two steps above a basic ass astrologer
yeah,
because there is still like decades of studying that I would need to do to be an astrology master. And that when people charge you $200 for an astrological reading, pay it and shut up because you have no idea how long it took them to learn that, how much studying they had to do, how many charts they had to look at, how many people they had to do charts for free. Um,
yeah,
pay the money. They put the time and the effort in to learn it. It's a science, it's an art. You have to learn it inside and out to be able to make it make sense to people who haven't studied it. That's an art form. So pay astrologers what they're worth. Now, witches and practitioners of whatever you want to call yourself, to me, that's different. People come to you out of desperation, and taking advantage of them makes you a bad person. Period.
yeah.
Full stop. I don't have any exceptions for that.
Dude, our predecessors, the people who came before us did not do that. They didn't do that. Their whole purpose in the community was to help people because most of them were the nurses, the doctors, the herbalists to help and heal people. And they did that because that was their passion and their love, wanting to help and keep people, you know? So like don't be an ass because my poor sister-in-law, she almost got roped into a same situation for a candle that was as tall as me. She wanted this lady wanted my sister-in-law to pay like $5,000 for a candle that was 5 feet tall that she said my sister-in-law needed. First of all, where the hell you get a 5 foot tall candle?
I don't know, but I want one.
I know. But yeah, like I mean, my sister-in-law, like she got caught talking to like asking me to do something was a burden. So she went to go find someone else to do it. And I was like, no, don't ever do that again. Please don't. I'm not gonna let my sister, my baby sister-in-law get taken for. Especially when that 5,000 can go to bills and medical shit that she needs. So
So
don't be an asshole.
yeah. So the community service will start next month in November.
Yay.
Um, the dates are posted several places, but if you're just
Yeah.
listening right now, the first one will be on November 5th, and that'll be a health working. So if you guys want to get in on that, you know where to go. And on that note, I am tired and a little
Right?
thirsty. So
Oh,
my throat
dry
is so
throat.
dry.
Right? Dry
Anywho,
throat.
so yeah, um, I will see you guys next week for two lives.
We promise everything will be better.
Also, if you missed the Patreon live, the apparently how that works is if you miss the live, you have to wait until it's uploaded. So yeah, so you'll have to be a little patient. So because we have to like download it
Yeah.
and then re-upload it, and it takes a minute. So
If I don't hit record on this end to like actually record it during that time, I have to wait to upload it. So,
we'll
what do you
figure it
call
out.
it?
But yeah, if you
Yeah.
miss the live, it'll the the VOD will be up shortly thereafter.
Yes. So,
But you should have been there for that live because that was fun. And I mean, it wasn't fun for me. Like the stuff I was saying was fun, but it wasn't fun for me to be on camera.
yes.
It was not. I was so nervous. I looked crazy. I would not sit still. But yeah, bye.